Hachimura's got 6.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The drive by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And that's a grown man's jam by Green.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Drills the 3-pointer. He has 6.
You know, that was a smart feed, setting up for the 3.
Here's Ferry. Pass to Green. Here's Lendenborg, defended by Butler. And Lendenborg missing. Green deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. He got it up. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles leads by 3. And time for the short.
35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And it's Rose with the ball for San Francisco. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Rose penetrating. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Pass to Chambers. Back to Markkanen. Here's Chambers. Clock at 4. Markkanen into the lane. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Now Sarr launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Chambers got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Chambers. Back to Anthony. Here's Chambers. Now O'Neal. He drills the 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet. And I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
That one is off.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Anthony.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Green from outside.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
Wagner. Picked by Anthony. Puts up a 3. Buries the deep ball.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Up top, Wembanyama. .125 left in the 4th quarter. And they come back with a three of their own.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Jacks up a three. Three. Good.
Well, they really needed a bucket, and he was just determined to make that happen for them.
Outside, O'Neal. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Now, here's Markkanen. The three goes down.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Outside, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Yeah, boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A three to take the lead just moments after they'd given it up.
Beyond the arc. O'Neal there for the rebound. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. On the wing, Green. Here's Ferry. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Drummond, the screen. Here's Suggs. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Chambers. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Assists are a sign of a good offense. They tell you it's running well.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Driving in. And the basket by Chambers. Chambers got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And here's Markkanen. Following the three from Franz Wagner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's O'Neal. Following the basket by Shane Battier. O'Neal drives in. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Chambers. Just 5 to shoot. There's Wagner with the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Wagner with the block.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And stolen by Drummond. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wagner outside. Markkanen down low. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Deep 2 from Wagner. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken. Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Back to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
3 points.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And Zach LaVine, never bashful, answers right back.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by LaVine. Pass to Jokic. Back to Hachimura. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
Team foul.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
And Adebayo drops them both. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Los Angeles trails by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Pass to Chambers. It's stolen by Hachimura. And LaVine throws it down.
You guys, when LaVine gets it going, he's as exciting a player as there is. Just his combination of style and athleticism.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
LaVine for 3.
Zach LaVine.
Good on the triple. LaVine's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
We know LaVine has that shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
Pass to O'Neal. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Anthony taking his time here. Here's Chambers. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Los Angeles. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Outside, Markkanen. To the middle. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Andre Drummond picks one up.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Suggs up top. Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Wagner. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. So they take the lead. And Los Angeles leads by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Outside, Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal with the elbow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
90 seconds now into the second half. Suggs looking around. Battier right side. It's stolen by Hachimura. Garnett puts it on the deck.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
And Battier throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hachimura. No good on the triple. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Traps in the tray. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The drive by Green. On deep, Adebayo. Los Angeles leading by 4. The kick out to Adebayo. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Pass to Hachimura. Battier with the steal. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for L.A. And here is Butler. And here is Hachimura. Clock at 6. And they get it. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. And here is Los Angeles now. Hits it from 3-point range. Battier's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for the... this 4th and final quarter. Here's Levine. Picked by Okafor. They get the rebound. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal outside. The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Levine. Nice move. And then Levine with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Markkanen fires. O'Neal. Here's Wagner. And stolen by Wiggins. Zach LaVine can't connect from long distance.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Levine.
Los Angeles foul.
Well, that athletic move by Levine forces the defender's hand.
Second
He
team
throw
foul.
good. Levine.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
For 3. And there's the 3.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Marking it into the lane. Off the glass.
And over time, Markkanen has embraced more of a leadership role, which includes taking and making crucial shots.
Wagner left side. Now Anthony from 20 feet out. And the shot goes in.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot. Well, Levine pulling out the clutch gene.
Now Wagner. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Anthony.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Personal foul. First team.
So the first of 3 is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Now Levine. 6 to shoot. Dives for it, and they recover it. And stolen by Wagner. There is nobody in their right mind getting in the way of Shaq.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Outside, Suggs. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here comes Shaq. Oh, the slam dunk.
And they need this one, so he really steps up and delivers.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-7 run. Now Markkanen. Up top O'Neal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. The fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment.